Have you ever heard a sound you couldn't explain? Not just a random creak in the floorboards or a gust of wind brushing past your window. I'm talking about something deliberate, something that feels like it knows you're listening. A sound that waits until your guard is down, then calls to you. They say if you hear it once, it's a warning. If you hear it twice, it's already too late. This is the story of the Whistler. And you've been hearing him your whole life. You just never knew what to call it. It always begins the same way. A soft whistle just beyond the walls of your home. 3 notes, rising, falling, just once, then silence. Sometimes you hear it outside your window, sometimes from the hallway, even when you live alone. But by the time you go to check, nothing's there. It's exactly what happened to Caleb in the summer of 1978. Just 15 years old, he lived in a remote cabin in West Virginia with his family. He loved to tinker with old cassette recorders. One night, around 2:30 a.m., he pressed record, hoping to catch the sounds of owls outside. What he captured instead was the first known recording of the Whistler. The tape contains a soft breeze, the rustle of trees, and then it happens. 3 notes, whistled slowly, followed by a low, distant clicking sound, like knuckles cracking underwater. Caleb never heard it in real time. He was asleep. But when he played it back the next morning, something in his house changed. Lights began to flicker, his dog stopped eating, and exactly 1 week later, Caleb's entire family vanished. No signs of struggle, no footprints, just an empty cabin and a cassette tape sitting in the recorder. Paranormal investigators analyzed the tape. At first, nothing out of the ordinary, until they adjusted the frequency. Layered under the whistle was a whisper, too fast to hear with the naked ear. Slowed down, it said just one thing: "You heard me." That phrase, "you heard me," has since appeared in multiple disappearances across the Appalachian region, scribbled on fogged mirrors, etched into frosted windows, carved into trees. 12 cases in total, all with similar patterns: unexplained whistling, technology malfunctioning, animals going missing, sleep paralysis episodes that last longer than medically possible, some lasting up to 10 minutes with open eyes, witnesses say, locked in place while the whistle loops from a direction they cannot identify. In 2003, a woman named Dana posted on an old paranormal message board. She claimed she heard the whistle while driving alone through the Blue Ridge Mountains. She pulled over thinking it was her radio. When she stepped out of her car, the air turned ice cold. She never saw anything, but when she got back in the car, her side mirror was cracked. Written into the fog across the glass, in reverse, were the same 3 words: "You heard me." Her story went viral until her account was deleted. But the strangest part? The original post is still out there, but the audio clip she uploaded is gone. It was removed not by moderators, but flagged by an unknown third-party source listed only as Department 35. No one's ever found out who that is. It gets darker. In 2015, someone on Reddit posted a challenge: try whistling back. A small streamer from Kentucky named Owen took the bait. He filmed himself sitting in a dark room, earbuds in, waiting. After 15 minutes of silence, he hears the 3 notes, and he whistles back. The stream is mostly uneventful, until the end. As he starts to say goodbye to viewers, the window behind him slowly creaks open. No wind, no sudden movement, just an eerie creak and a faint smile spreading across his face, like he wasn't in control of it. The stream cuts to static. Owen was never active again. His channel remains, but all videos are gone. Except one, an unlisted link shared by a viewer who downloaded it before it was deleted. At the very end of the video, just before the static cuts in, a voice can be heard layered under the mic interference. It says, "You called me." That's when the theories exploded. Audio experts discovered that the whistle's reversed frequency matches an 1800s coal mining dirge recorded in Virginia, a hymn sung at funerals, passed down by workers who claimed they heard strange voices from abandoned shafts. The chorus line? "He who calls with wind and breath walks where all the others left." Some believe the whistler isn't a ghost or demon, but something older, a force that speaks only through sound, one that doesn't need to be seen to be present, a mimic, a watcher, a collector. One town in western North Carolina even passed a local ordinance banning whistling after dusk. They say it started after 3 hikers disappeared over the span of one summer. The only evidence left behind? A cell phone left recording under a tree. The screen is dark, but you can hear it clearly. 3 notes, faint footsteps, and a second whistle, this time much closer to the microphone. Even stranger, the hikers' phones kept pinging for weeks, moving, as if someone or something was carrying them deeper into the woods. Which brings us to now. You're still listening, and that's what it wants. Not fear, not belief. Just your attention. You've made it this far, leaned in this close. So if the whistle ever calls you, don't lean in, don't follow, and never whistle back. Because some legends don't want to be told. They want to be remembered. You've been watching Crimson Frog. If this sent shivers down your spine, like the video, and subscribe for more unearthed horrors and forgotten truths. And remember, somewhere out there, it's still listening. Soft static creeps in. A faint, distorted whistle echoes once. Crimson Frog, where dark stories come to light.